Yep, thanks for reminding. So we have learned about the SQL, yeah. So at this moment, I already created in Azure in the cloud, yeah, the SQL database server. Oops. And then everyone use your laptop to connect to the SQL server, and then we learn how to run a query, yeah, to read the data from the server. So every one of us sharing the same server. Yeah. Okay, then after that we learn about the basic query language, such as the select statement. Yeah, select. Yeah, then after that this is basically the column, and then after that from the source of the table, and then after that where to apply the filter. Yeah, table name, and then after that where. Yeah, filter. And then also you learn last week, yeah, order by. Yeah. Okay, this is the basic syntax. Okay, and yeah, this is the general select statement. And then we also learn about a few functions, like for example, is null, and then null if, and then co-ls, yeah? And then we also learn about the convert, yeah? And then a cast. And then the last topics that we have learned is join. So select, yeah, after that from the first table, then join second table. Okay, after that on, yeah, call from first table equal to call from second table. Okay, yeah, so this is the general join. And then when we learn about join, we have the different join. Yeah, so first is inner join, and then after that the outer join. Okay, and then after that the cross join, and the self join. Okay, so inner join is just one, but the outer join we have three. Left, and then right.
She knocked at your door so many times. He knocked at your door so many times. Yeah, itu. You very angry already. But
Okay, Helena, I will mute you first. Yeah. Okay, left, right, and then a full join. Okay, so what is the
he don't
difference
want to
between the uh, So the difference between an inner join and a outer join is like this. So if you have the first table and then right table, the second table, when we join the table, the join is always between the two tables. So we call it as a left table and then a right table. The first table uh, in the from is the first table, is we call it as a left table. Okay, so you see here in the statement here, select from the first table. Yeah, this first table also we call it as a left table. And then this second table is a right table. Okay, left and right. Yeah, okay. So the inner join will only include the result for the match column. Yeah, like this, match column. This is the inner join. Okay. Sometimes we also have the few row, yeah, in the table that don't have any match like this. Yeah, this is red one. Yeah. Okay. So the one that match we put into the blue color. Blue. Okay. So inner join only result these three. But if you want to include the red, yeah, then we use the outer left. Yeah. So here inner join only the match on both table. Okay. And left outer the match on both tables plus unmatched rows from left table. Okay. And right outer is the same as this plus the unmatched table, unmatched rows, yeah, from the right table. Okay, so here, for example, I have uh, the other color. Yeah, how to choose other color? For example, green. Yeah, okay. So right outer is a match row on the both table, the blue, yeah, plus the uh, sorry, this one is blue, yeah. This one is blue plus red. This one is blue plus green. Okay, and then full join or just put the full, yeah. So it is the match row, and then after that the unmatched row from the both right and like this. Okay, so all, yeah, blue, and then a green, and then a plus also the red, yeah. Okay, this one, yeah. So that's the join. Now let's continue. We learned about this, yeah, last time, yeah. Cross join and self join, yeah. Cross join, self join is a very simple, yeah. So the cross join is basically crossing from the first and second table. So in the previous example, okay, so we have the, and then we have this. We don't use any criteria to join, just basically cross like this. The first and the first and second, like this, yeah? Cross join. And then the next is this. Okay, so the result is a matrix, yeah, and then continue. So messy, yeah. Okay, so in the cross join, every row or each rows, yeah, each row in the left table join to each rows on the right table. So for example, if I have five people here, then five people here, then I have 25. Yeah, so it's create a matrix. Yeah. Okay, let's open my Azure Data Studio, and then I create a new query. Okay, so the query is using the Learn SQL. Is the password correct? Let me check. Okay, yeah. So I have a table here, the male and female, remember? Yeah, Junie, thank you, yeah. Wait, did I type wrongly? One moment, yeah. Left order. A match row on both table and match row from the left table, right order. Match row on both table and match row from. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this one is a mistake, yeah. Right table. Okay, thanks for correction, Abby. Left and right table. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's open the query. After that, select star from male. Yeah. And then after that, select star from female. So I have a two table. I already created these two tables, male and female. Yeah. The content is we run. Okay. Yeah. So this. So we have a five people, male, John, Bob, Ryan, Lim, Jack, and then Jane, Jenny, Alice, Mary, May. Yeah. and then after that we cross join. Yeah, so select mail name. Yeah, after that from male name, after that the female name. From male, and then after that the cross join female. Yeah, this time for the cross join we don't have to put on. Yeah, because we don't match with any column on above tables. Yeah, just like this. Yeah. So you have the John with Jane, Bob with Jane, Ryan Jane, Lim Jane, Jack Jane. Yeah, okay. When will be using cross join? When you need that. When you need to create the matrix from the all possible combinations, yeah, from the two tables. So we use a cross join. Yeah. Okay. So that's a cross join. Very seldom we use the cross join, but we have this cross join. Okay. So I just put here in the chat box the cross join. Okay. For example, there are five food, yeah, that are sold in the restaurant. For example, nasi lemak, yeah, then the chicken rice. There are five. Then there are also five drink, yeah, like a cokes, yeah, and then barley, and then orange juice. Then you would like to find what is the combinations if I want to order one drink and one food. Yeah, so there are 25 combination. Okay, now the last part is a chef join. Yeah, what is the meaning of the chef join? Chef join is basically joining to on table. For example, like this. Yeah, I have a table, employee ID and employee name. This is the employee ID, and then a name, and then a manager ID. For example, like this. Employee ID is 100. Yeah. The name of employee is Ryan. Yeah. And then the manager ID is number 1. Yeah. Of course, there is number 1. Yeah. The name is, for example, John. Yeah. And then the manager ID is null because he's the boss. Yeah. He's the boss, so no manager. So this is employee ID. This is employee name. This is the manager ID. Okay, like this. Okay, then number 2, finance director. Yeah, Alice. The manager ID is number 1 also. Yeah. Then number 3, 4, then so yeah, a few more. Yeah. For example, Bob. Yeah. Bob is report to Alice. Like this. Yeah. And then this one is for example Sri Rama report to number 2. Yeah, same. Yeah, to Alice. Then we have number 7, for example Jane. Yeah. then report to number 4 like this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to create a report. Yeah. So the report, I would like to display the employee name and the manager name. So the report will be employee name is John, and then manager name is Null. Okay, and then employee name is Alice, and then the manager name is John. Can change, yeah, but normally if a primary ID is normally once you create a row, then it is fixed. Yeah, later I'll show you how to do that. Yeah. Okay, Bob. Yeah, the manager is the number 2 is Alice. Yeah, and then Sri Rama, the manager is Alice. Okay, and then after that the Jane, the manager is Sri Rama. Okay, then Ryan, the manager is John. Okay, like this. Yeah. So you can see that actually we only have one table. When you join, you need the two tables, right? Left and right. Yeah. So here I only have a single table. So what I do is like this. I create, this is my only table. Then I create the virtual table. And this virtual table also, actually this table itself. Okay, so here we have the employee ID, we have the employee name, and then manager ID. Okay, this is the employee table. This is the employee also same. Yeah. So this is the employee ID. This is a name. This is manager ID. Okay, this is the employee ID, name, and then manager ID. Okay, so the manager also employee. So we link here the manager ID with the here. For example, just now we have this 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 7 100. Yeah. 1 2 3 4 7 100. Okay, and the manager is 1 2 2 4 1. Oh, sorry, John, no manager. Like this. Okay, so same. Yeah, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 7 100. Okay, so here the manager is number 1, so we go here. The manager number 2, we go here. This manager number 2, and then number 4, and then number 1, like that. Okay. So this is what we call as a self join. Yeah. So the self join, so joining to the table itself. Okay, yeah. So with this, the query will be like this. Select employee name from employee table. Okay, and then after that, join employee table as manager table on employee table dot manager ID equal to manager table dot employee ID. Okay, select employee name, comma, manager name. Yeah, the manager name is uh, manager table dot employee name as manager name. Okay, I move this query below. Select employee name, manager table, employee name as manager name. Yeah, and then after that, from employee table, join employee table as manager table on employee table dot manager ID equal to manager table dot employee ID. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, it is not easy to visualize this unless you have the table. So I'm going to create this table. Yeah. Okay, so I go to the Azure Data Studio, and then after that, in the table here, let's try if I can create the table. Yeah. New table. Okay. Uh, okay. Yep. So let's see if I can create the script as create. This is I show you an example, yeah, how to create a table, a new table. Okay, yeah. So create a table. The name is employee table. Employee, yeah. And then after that, I put the employee ID, yeah, integer, not null. And then after that, the employee name, character 10, allow null, yeah, and then comma, manager ID, integer, not null, null, allow null, yeah, on primary. Okay, so create a table employee, the column is employee ID, integer not null, cannot be null, yeah. And then employee name, just a 10 or just put a 20 lah, if it is longer, yeah. Manager ID also integer, allow null. Okay, so I run this one. I create the empty table name employee table. Okay, so if you refresh this table, then you will see now the employee, yeah, this one, yeah, employee table created, yeah. So still empty. So I'm going to edit, follow just now, this one. Okay, this is the table, yeah. John, Alice, Bob, Sirama, Jen, yeah, this one. Or just any lah, yeah. Okay, so employee ID is a 1. Okay, John, yeah. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 100. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 100. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. John, Alice, Bob, Srirama. Okay. Then number 7 is Jane and Ryan. Okay. So this is John is a null, and here 2241. Yeah, 2241. 2, 2, 4. Okay. 12241. 12241. Okay. Yeah. So that's the table. Yeah. So I go back to the query here. Select star from employee. Run. Okay. So I have created a table. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1. Okay. So select star from employee, and then I would like to create a report something like this. Yeah. Employee name and manager name. So now let's write the query. Select, yeah. Then the name is column is employee name here. Employee name, yeah. And then from employee table, yeah. Okay. After that, join employee again. But because this table is double, I mean the name is duplicate because they are from the same table. So I create a alias, yeah, as manager table. Okay. And then on, yeah. So we specify the column to join the employee ID and the manager ID. Yeah. So on the uh, employee, I can put the this one from employee as employee table. Yeah. So to make it different, yeah. On the employee table dot manager ID, this one, yeah, equal to manager table dot employee ID, like this. Okay. So what I'm going to show in the column is the employee name. The employee name is from the table employee table. Yeah. So I put the employee table dot employee name, comma, manager table dot employee name. Okay, yeah. So I run this query. So now I have this. Yeah. The employee name Alice, the manager name is okay. This one is employee name. I put the alias, yeah, as manager name. Okay, yeah. So run. So I have the employee name Alice, manager name John. Yeah. Okay. So that's yeah. Okay. If you compare with this, there are 6 employee. Yeah, 6 employee. But let me ask you, yeah, why I have only 5 rows here? That's my question. Juni, your question, the number, yeah, the number can change, yeah, unless the number is the identity number that generated by the system. Yeah, if it is not, just like you see, I can change the number. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Juni, because John has manager. So if I want to display John here, how? Because if you see the select start from employee, yeah, John don't have the manager. Yeah. So it is not included here. Okay. So how if I would like to display John as well? Okay, timer. Now is 9:41. So if in 4 minutes this session completed, yeah, then we're going to start again at 10 o'clock. Sorry, 45, 50. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah. Put no manager for manager column for John. No, no. Yeah, and that's not the answer, Juni. Remember, yeah. If I use this, what is the meaning? Inner or outer? So if I use join only, yeah, what is the meaning? Is this inner join, outer join, or anything? Inner join, yeah. Inner join meaning it will only looking for the match column, yeah. And John does not have the manager, so it does not match. So how to include John? You have to change this to the left join, yeah. So you put left join, then John will be included. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to just know I don't like null. Yeah. Juni say that okay, if the employee has no manager, then you want to replace this null with no manager. Okay, how to do that? Use this, yeah, manager name. Then I use the function is null. Correct? Yeah. So is null like this. Correct? Correct. Yeah, is null. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this to chat. display all rows in a employee table. Okay, display employee name and manager name using the self join. So the self join is there is no query like using the self join. No. Yeah. Self join is basically join the table to itself. Join the table to itself. Okay, yeah. So you see, select blah 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 from employee, yeah, and then join employee again. It's the same table, yeah. And to differentiate between the first employee table and the second employee table, you create a alias. Okay, save can, yeah. So file save as. Okay, so this one is self join. .sql. Okay, then I put that into the Telegram. Where is this now? It's self join. Okay. Save as in the this one. Self join. Okay, send already. Yeah, in the Telegram. Okay, guys. So we learned about the cross join and a self join. And when do you use a self join? Many. Yeah. So very often we have to join two the same table. Yeah. So we do it using the self join. And remember, the self join is not the keyword. Yeah. So self join is just like inner or outer. Yeah. But the difference is it's joining to the same table. And to differentiate between one table and the other table, then you use the hash, yeah, to alias, to create alias. Okay, yeah. So the table I sent already to the Telegram. Okay, any question, guys? So you can run this query because the table was created already here. So the table employee was created already. So you can run this query to practice. Yeah, to include John who does not have the manager, we change the join to left join. Okay, I think I save it, then file save. Yeah. Then replace the file. Where is the Telegram? Okay, so here, can I delete? I just run again. Okay, everyone, the session will close in 1 minute. Then I will continue again at 10 o'clock. If you have any questions, you let me know. How do I know how many more minutes? Do you know how many more minutes? No, yeah. Okay, never mind. Just leave it running. Okay, since the session's not closed itself, so I will close this. Yeah. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. I see you again at 10 o'clock. Yeah, the same link. Okay, I will close this. Then upload the recording. Okay, I stop the sharing and I stop the session. Yeah.